Okay, that was a good segment talking about MLK because we're celebrating the life and legacy of a wonderful gentleman. And we're going to talk about some more wonderful gentlemen, and it's called the Distinguished Gentlemen's Club of Somerville. And I have here with me Razan V. Lewis Sr., and he's a program director and mentor. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Okay, Distinguished Gentlemen's Club. Tell us what that is all about.
Okay, well, the Distinguished Gentlemen's Club is actually a program that was started by the Connections in You nonprofit organization in 2010. Our main drive is to help train the next generation of leaders. We take young men from 3rd through 12th grade. 3rd
through 12th grade?
Yes, sir. And we assign them a mentor. That mentor's job is to keep in touch with that young man at least once a week. So they'll either call, text, email, some kind of contact at least once a week. They'll actually physically see that mentor 3 times a month.
Wow.
Yes. So every second Saturday we get together. We have our life skill training and development. On 4th Saturdays we get together and we actually do the community service outreach. So we may be out feeding the homeless, or at Habitat for Humanity, or at the soup kitchen, or whatever the community needs at the time. And then the 3rd time, the mentor actually can reach out to that young man any time during the month that they choose that they want to meet with them, and they sit down and they talk about gentleman stuff.
So you basically teach them life skills?
Yes, sir. We definitely we focus on life skills. We actually have what we call the FEED program. It focuses on finance, education, economics, and democracy.
Okay, the young men are 3rd through 12th grade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you're really teaching them how to develop their lives.
Yes, sir. Well, the thinking behind it is that in order to be a man, you have to understand all the aspects of being a man. So through the FEED program, we're actually able to do that. Family, the F is family. So if you're going to have a family one day, you need to know how to be a man.
Yes.
Economics, you need to understand, how do I balance a checkbook? What is a credit score? If I want to buy a house, what do I need to do? So we talk to them about things like that. We actually last Saturday, we did our financial readiness, which was done by one of our mentors, Mr. J. Michael Sally, who has Sally Wealth and Advisory Group.
Okay.
So he spoke to them about financial readiness and those kind of things. Then we have the other E, which is, of course, education. You have to, if you want to be a man, you need to have a good education. You have to support your family. You need a good education. That's important. And then D, democracy. Not who should you vote for, what party should you join, but you need to understand who's in what positions and what powers they do have. So when you want to, quote unquote, fight the power or whatever it is, then you actually know what it is that you're actually talking about.
So basically, you need to understand about life so you can know how to deal with it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now this group is not just located in Somerville, but where are some other groups?
Yeah, well, so we have 3 branches. Right now we have over 100 young men between our 3 branches. We have the Hanahan branch, which was the home base. That's where everything got started in 2010. We have the North Charleston branch, and then we have the branch in Somerville, which I run.
Wow, and how many young men do you have in this program?
In my branch right now, we have 36 young men. In the Hanahan branch, there's about 68. And then North Charleston, I believe, they're looking at 50 right now, but we're still weeding through the numbers.
And how many young men have come through this program?
There have been over 300 young men.
Over 300 young men
yes, sir, since
have
2010.
come through this program.
Yes, sir. We actually have a graduation rate of 96%.
Wow.
Yes, sir. We have a high school graduation rate of 96% for young men who come through our program and complete the process.
Okay, so how can a person become a mentor? Okay,
well, to become a mentor, that's a very great question. We actually have our website, which is www.connectionsandyou.org. That's www.connectionsandyou.org. You just go to where it says volunteer, and there's a whole application there. We actually have needs for mentors, also web designers, event planners, whatever you want to do. If you want to lend your time, energy, then we'll be glad to have you and bring you on. I'm sure we'll be able to find something for you to do.
Okay, you told us a whole lot, and I'm just excited about what you're saying. But my other point is, some of the young men that have gone through your program, have they come back?
Yes, sir. We actually have at least 3 young men right now who are mentors in the program who came through the program, who graduated from Hanahan High School. So I'm very excited about them. I know Octavius is one, and every time I speak to that young man, you can tell that the DGC really did do a wonder on his life. We also have Cameron, who's not, I think he'll be 21 this year because he's actually going through police academy to become a police officer, and once he finishes that, then he'll actually be coming on as a mentor as well.
So who's the founder of this program?
The founder of our program is Officer Ricardo Perry. He actually started out as SRO. He's currently the youth leadership director of Hanahan Police Department. So shout out to Hanahan Police Department for putting that together, because all he does now is he's allowed to go out and enrich the lives of young men throughout the community.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so he put this program together.
Yes, sir. He put together the hand-in-hand branch. Yes, sir. And every time anything happens other than that, he has his hands on it. So you can definitely say that.
Wow. So it started hand-in-hand. You have North Charleston and Somerville.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What is your, if I would say, is there a success rate that you recognize?
Yes, so the success rate for me, I mean, as a program director, what I'm looking at is how effective are the mentors when it comes to dealing with these young men? Are they reaching out? Are they making those communications? Are they changing their lives? I can say that there have been times where I've realized that connection has not been made, so I had to make changes. That's another thing about our program is we're constantly recalibrating where we are as a program and trying to make sure see how we can get better. So that's things that we're always working on. So success is effectively reaching these young men and changing their lives. If we're not effectively communicating and reaching out to these young men, then we can't change their lives.
Okay, so if a person wanted to get in contact with you, what do they need to do?
www.connectionsinU.org. If you go there, you can send me an email. You can get my phone number. Anything that you need from me, you can reach out. You can find out information about all 3 branches. It's a very well-developed website. Mr. Jason Ellis actually had a great hand in it, and so did I. So we put a lot of time to make sure it's correct.
And give that website one more time.
www.connectionsandyou.org. That's www.connectionsandyou.org.
Okay, we thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you great success. Distinguished Gentlemen's Club of Somerville. Okay, you need to get out there and get involved. This sounds like a wonderful group to be involved with. And coming up next, we've got some young people doing great things at the School of the Arts. We'll be right back after this break.